I've heard of a
I didn't know what
Powerpuff
it was
game.
until
I
this year.
had no idea what that was.
Just means girls playing.
Girls
girls
playing,
on
not
girls.
like the divas.
right.
It's girls on girls.
What's it called
Pickle.
when guys tackle girls?
That's
Just
called
like
the
pigs.
Junkies Turkey Bowl.
It's called like monsters.
Valdez, you went to an awful school, so you had Powerpuff games.
You
We
did?
Yeah,
We
of
did a
course.
Roosevelt.
Chesapeake High School.
Yeah.
We did at Roosevelt. I never saw one, but I
We didn't
remember
have
them
powder.
promoting
My
it.
daughter is now at BCC, so do
What-
they have a powder
Probably.
I would
puff
assume.
game or
Well,
whatever it is? I've
you
never
know
heard
why?
of
You know why
it's usually
Jason's
attached
going?
with homecoming, maybe.
What?
What's he
setting up?
Well, he's going because that's where all the dudes go. They go watch the girls
That is true.
play, and so he has to be the father figure and disallow any kind
Oh.
of interaction between.
Oh, no, I
dudes
think
and
he's just going to
girls.
support his daughter.
She's going to be on the field. She's
yeah,
not
I
gonna
think
be-
he's going to
I know,
support his daughter.
but the girls they look
I don't
over
know
and
how popular these Powderpuff games
very
are.
popular. They look over
Like
into
the
the
whole school
stands.
goes?
So
Is
the
it like-
high school boys get sized because they get to see the high school girls
Oh.
participate in the powder puff.
Yeah.
So
Are
what
they
he's
wearing
saying is there's gonna be some
lingerie?
hollering.
That could really ramp it
Yeah.
up. You can't do that in high
There's no
school.
way they own
Probably
can't
do that.
lingerie. Do
Yeah, I
your
don't-
daughters own lingerie?
Oh,
I mean,
that's
this is a
hard.
very
That's a
question.
awkward-
terrible
We
question.
just
Wait a
went-
minute.
well, you
really went down an
open the
awkward
door.
road.
What
Can I
kind
say-
of
have I talked about
lingerie are
this
you
before?
talking about? Like thongs? No, of course not.
Well, I can tell you this. So I don't know
I'm
if you
sure my
guys
daughters have thongs.
do you guys help out? This is a funny topic. I think I've talked about this before. Do you guys
Sorry,
help out with the thing that never ends in our life, and that's the laundry? Like my wife does 99%.
I try to have a minimal role.
My
We
wife
do.
does 99% of it,
I
but
do the
I will
majority.
help some with the folding occasionally. Usually when I've been guilted into it.
Well, yeah, because I'm a neat freak. I don't want the laundry all over the house.
So you do it a lot.
Yeah.
I don't mind it on the table waiting to be folded.
Right.
I can ignore it, but sometimes I get, hey. So last night was a classic example. I was like, all right, I'll do it. I can't tell. I got 3 girls.
You can't tell whose undies
I
are
have
whose.
no idea, and it's kind of
that's
horrendous.
one where you just
You
have
can't
to.
tell
kind
yeah,
of horrendous.
8-year-olds at least. You
No,
should be
yeah,
able to.
yeah, but
those probably
the
have
8-year-olds
characters
kind
on
of
it.
look. I
But
can't
usually
tell.
the 8-year-old I would guess would probably have like unicorns on it or something like that. That would be a tell. Like
A lot
character.
of times, sometimes the roll. I'm just telling you, I can't tell.
Gotcha.
And if every
That's awkward.
undergarment, I have to go. Whose panties
I think,
are these?
I think avoidance is the best
I don't
policy
even know.
there.
I mean, I guess I know. I can tell bras.
If I were, I
That's
would,
the only one I
I
can
would
tell.
throw all of those in just a basket and just tell my,
That's what I
I would
should
go
do.
to my wife and say, look, you can sort through these. This is not my.
It's
not my deal.
Jason, it's horrendous to go through. I got
I
3
just
girls
usually
in my.
toss. I know. I'm with you. I just kind of toss them into a pile.
You do, and let them figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what? That should be my move.
Just toss them into a pile and don't.
Because they're
fold 'em.
everywhere. They're constantly.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like a clown car at the circus. I don't know if your laundry's that way, where I'll fold something, I look over, and the pile just doesn't, it just stays huge.
Clowns
tons of
keep
stuff.
coming out.
It's like people still coming, like clowns coming out of a car.
I'd like to know how many times a year my wife does runs the washing machine.
3
She
times a
hardly
day?
does it.
Got it? No,
Oh,
that's
she
all we
runs
do.
it. Oh,
I'm going to say
sorry.
ours runs 3 or 4 times a day, constantly.
Yeah, it's always running. And I
Always
get
just
salty when I
piles.
come into my bedroom and there's just clothes everywhere.
Right,
I
it's
get
like
bitter.
Chris Farley, always
Well,
running.
you know where we put ours? Upstairs hallway. That's the number 1 go-to spot because no one ever sees it.
Right, but there's probably clothes everywhere up there.
There's a corner, but there's a lot.
Right.
And every once in a while, you just sit down and knock it out.
I don't
And
like
then-
clutter.
And then the next day, they'll.
So I'm like JP. I don't like clutter. I guarantee you, JP does not have clutter in his house.
No, he doesn't.
Very
yeah.
little.
Yeah.
I'm like you.
You know what I do? It's like the same thing with my TVs.
Cake's
Just-
probably chock full of
Not
clutter.
that much
ignore it.
clutter. I've chopped away at it.
I can't ignore it.
I ignore it. And that
Okay.
way I just don't bother with that. That'll take time away from
It's aggravating.
chilling.
I
See,
think
my
about it
wife-
too much.
My wife knows that I don't like clutter,
Mhm.
and her grandmother passed away a month and a half, 2 months ago. And when they went there for the state, she actually brought home some stuff that was maybe emotional to her. And I said, you're not going to use this sewing machine. It's like an ancient
Sewing machine.
Or there was a couple of some lamp.
Right.
Yeah,
that she,
but you're not
It's a lamp she claims that she.
It means
Betsy
something to
I
Ross.
us.
get it.
It means
So it's a
something to us.
lamp that she
Sentimental.
a lamp
Clutters.
that she claimed that she liked when she was a child.
Mhm.
Okay.
And 35 years later, she wants this lamp or whatever, and it just has been sitting there in the garage for a month and a half. And I knew it because I told her at the time, I was like, "You're not going to use any of these things."
Mhm.
How
I
can
was like, "This doesn't match the decor of our house, whatever." And then finally, just earlier this week, I was like, I just kind of just raised my arms, and she was like, "You can get rid of it." I was like,
Yeah.
"What was the point in bringing it home?"
How can I do laundry when I
Not
have
to
my
to go
wife's
see
the
don't
same
bla-
way.
got
when I have
her-
to see
got
Wind
her
River
side.
at 11:35 after the show is over?
See it? We're talking about
I
it.
don't have time to fold laundry when I have to go see Jeremy Renner be a badass.
Well, here's the thing with folding laundry. it's a means to no end. It never ends.
I know. It
It's
sucks.
just it's a constant struggle.
Besides underwear, you can just hang everything.
What?
Just hang everything. Hang all your shirts.
That's a pain in the
That's
ass,
the
too.
sounds
No,
very.
You know what's a
very
lot easier? You know what's a lot
labor-intensive.
easier? What I do?
You
I
don't
just
fold it.
fold it roughly and stuff it in a drawer. My drawers are a show. You open up.
For the sound of it, your drawers you're sitting on right now might be.
No,
a show,
my
too.
drawers are clean. I go through half a roll.
No,
Mine-
he's dirty, bud.
All-
He's the male Sheryl Crow.
You're crazy. I'm the opposite.
No, I don't think so.
Come over here.
Everybody,
Hey, let's do a
everybody's-
butt test. We'll do a butt
I'll
test
do a butt
today.
test. Go get toilet paper and we'll see who wins.
No, I'm not doing
And I
that.
just use the bathroom and I'll win.
Dirt ball. You're dirt ball.
I'm so excited to do a butt
You
test.
love the French
I
Open.
will win the butt test.
All I know is if there's ever toilet paper shaming, I know who the top candidate is. He's sitting to my right.